Some local veterans are about to head to Miami to compete in the Red Bull Flugtag.
They're members of the Kangaroo Express Salute Crew. It's spelled with K-R-O-O. And they're hoping that their glider this year is going to be the furthest, but it's a lot of fun. And Andy Ladner and Don O'Neill, along with the entire team, are here to talk about it. How's it going, guys?
Good, thanks for having us.
Great.
All right, Andy, first off, how did you hear about the Red Bull event?
Well, Kangaroo Express, one of their biggest clients is Red Bull. And Red Bull, said, hey, would you like to enter a team? And we entered a team with, all kinds of teams across the country.
So tell us about what this competition is about. I've seen this on the news from around the world. You see all kinds of odd-looking vehicles take off. Some of them glide, and some of them just go boom.
It's nothing more than a flying contraption. You get a bunch of people together, you design something that you think that could fly. I think the record right now is 228 feet. And we're going to go off a 30-foot platform. We're going to drink a lot of Red Bull before we do it. We're going to dance. We're going to look like complete and utter fools, but it's all in the support and participation for Salute Our Troops tour.
He's saying flying, but it's really crashing.
Yes. It's really just to go a couple feet off. And then
so it doesn't matter how far you go.
It's all in support of Salute Our Troops tour. Red Bull has been a huge contributor to our tour this past summer for the last 70 days, and this is just a way for us to put a big exclamation point on it in front of the entire country down in Miami this Saturday. So we're looking forward to it.
Usually we see ducks and all these crazy contraptions. What have you guys come up with as your glider for
So I actually brought two builders with us today. These guys were both in the Marines, and we have built a replica of a World War II glider. It's the kind that back in the Normandy invasion, the paratroopers jumped out of the back of this. So we built this in a defense contractor's warehouse. He was a former Air Force Special Operations guy, and these two Marines back here built it.
So everybody has a role on the team. Tell me what everybody does.
So we got Mike Elliott here. He is the captain of the all-veteran parachute team. He's a former Golden Knight that's jumped both George Bushes and probably about half of Hollywood. In fact, his nickname's Hollywood. We love this guy.
Nice.
We have Don O'Neill, of course, used to be the U.S. Army driver, and now he's the driver for the Salute Our Troops Kangaroo Express. And we have Walt, who's our main builder. He was in the Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Mike Simmons is on the team. He is in the Marine Reserves. And last but not least, we have Angela Amadon, who is a local defense contractor that was counterintelligence in the Army. She's just traveling today, but she is the one that's going to ride on the top of this thing and fly/crash.
And all you guys are going to be up there with her to do a big presentation, right?
We're the ones that are going to actually dance and push her off.
And then we're going to jump in behind her. We don't want her to go down by herself.
That's right.
So the glider will be covered in some thank you notes that people throughout our area wrote.
Right. When we were doing our tour stops over the course of 70 days, we had banners from the USO. And so in individual communities at the store stops, people could come up and write their own message to their loved ones and to the service members across the country. Well, they've taken those notes and they're actually going to be the wings. So they are going to not only be a part of the Salute Our Troops tour with their donations and their messaging, but it's also going to be a part of the glider that we're going to crash into the water this Saturday.
We're going to try to fly.
You just keep saying crash.
It's, when they ask you, do you want to do this, it's like, okay, then take the word fly.
Are you a good swimmer? That's the most important.
I think I float really well. I think that's what I'm going to go with.
And so are you guys bringing your family and friends, and everybody's going to Miami this weekend to come watch you do this?
Yeah, there's about 110,000 fans that go to this event in Miami. We went down for a pre-launch party and saw the other teams. Trust me, we're the most conservative looking out of the whole group. There's groups, the Mohawks and everything. It's awesome. Those guys are really happy-go-lucky. But there are 110,000 fans that right there on the water, and this ramp comes in on a barge, and they park it, and it's about a 40-foot ramp.
Woo. Wow. So people, if they want to support you, if they can't make it down to Miami, how can they do that?
Facebook and Twitter. Please go to the crew. They can follow the crew. Kangaroo Express crew is the Twitter. Go on to it. You can also go on to KSalute.com. There are links on there because we're getting ready to announce how much money we raised in a couple weeks for the Salute Our Troops tour. $5.6 million in the last 2 years, and we're hoping that we're going to be real close. All that money, the money that we raised in North Carolina stayed here with the USO of North Carolina, organizations like Andy's with the U.S. Veteran Corps, and also with the Soldier and Sailors Airmen Assistance Fund of North Carolina. So we're really excited to be able to do this. This is the fun part. We worked really hard this summer raising money, traveling around the country, and we're hoping that we can do justice by Red Bull and Kangaroo for the Salute Our Troops tour this coming Saturday.
And
Very
they
good.
may even have to call in the Navy to come save you guys at the bottom of that.
I'm
the
only
Coast
good
Guard,
for
yeah.
about 10 seconds.
Guard.
Somebody better be
Positive
coming to get me.
thoughts. Positive
Kangaroo Express Salute Crew, KROO. Follow them on Facebook, and good luck this weekend, guys.
Yes,
Thanks.
good
Thank you
luck.
very
Thanks
much.
for being
Thank you
here.
for having us
Thank
in.
you.